What if I told you a simple photograph taken in Ireland in 1890 could tell the story of an entire era? This striking image of a mother and son isn't just a family moment. It's a window into a time when life was defined by resilience, simplicity, and deep familial bonds. There's so much more to this photograph than meets the eye. Who were they? What struggles did they face in a country navigating poverty, emigration, and cultural change? Stay with us as we uncover the incredible story behind this snapshot of history. Before we dive into this fascinating tale, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more untold stories from the past that bring history to life. This photo was taken in rural Ireland, a land that, during the late 19th century, was steeped in hardship, but also rich in tradition. By 1890, Ireland was still reeling from the aftermath of the Great Famine, which had decimated its population a few decades earlier. Families were smaller, and survival often depended on working the land or emigrating in search of a better life. This mother and son likely belonged to a farming family, as most rural Irish families of the time did. Their clothing is simple but functional, reflecting a life of hard work and practicality. Look closely at the mother's expression. It is both stoic and tender, showing the strength of a woman who likely bore the weight of keeping her family together. Women in 19th century Ireland played a crucial role in managing households, raising children, and often working alongside men in the fields. The son, standing beside her, represents hope and continuity. He might have been destined to carry on the family's way of life, but like many young Irish boys of the time, he might also have faced the possibility of emigrating to places like America or England to escape poverty. The backdrop of this photo is just as significant as the subjects. The plain, unadorned setting reflects the economic reality for most rural Irish families. Many lived in small cottages with thatched roofs, and their days revolved around subsistence farming, tending to livestock, and navigating the unpredictability of the weather. The mother and son's posture, their direct gaze at the camera, speaks volumes about the quiet dignity of their lives. Photography in 1890 was not as accessible as it is today. For this family to have a portrait taken was a significant event, perhaps marking a milestone or a special occasion. It was a time when photographs were treasured possessions, often kept as mementos for generations. This image could have been intended as a keepsake for a loved one who had emigrated, a common practice at the time. The late 19th century was also a period of cultural revival in Ireland. Efforts were being made to preserve the Irish language, music, and traditions in the face of British rule and the erosion of native customs. This family's story, though specific to them, is part of a much larger narrative of resilience, identity, and the fight to hold on to heritage. This photo is more than just an image. It's a story of survival and a testament to the human spirit during one of Ireland's most challenging periods. It captures a moment of connection between a mother and her child, a bond that transcends time and reminds us of the strength found in family. What do you think this mother and son were thinking as they stood for this photograph, knowing it would be passed down for generations? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories that bring history to life.